Hey, what's up guys? SwitchMotion here with a new unboxing. In this case, we'll be opening the figure of the long-awaited T-Rex, or the Distortus Rex. I'll tell you a little bit of the story of this figure, and it turns out that in Mexico it was sold out before the release date. And luckily, I live in Mexico, and I was able to get it to show it to you. First, let's check the box. You can see the figure completely. We have a couple of try me signs where the figure's actions are indicated. We also have the Jurassic World Rebirth logo. We can see the name of the figure, which is Rumble and Rampage Distortus Rex, along with an incredible render of the mutant from the new Jurassic movie. On the sides of the box, we have the movie logos with different colored backgrounds, and on the back, we have a general look at the figure and its actions. We see the movie's logo again, and an invitation to download the app for these toys. Some promotion images of the Spinosaurus and the Mosasaurus from this line, which I'll also review. We see the figure performing its action, and a couple more images. To activate the action, you gotta press this button. Here we have the figure out of his box. It is huge, but not as huge as I expected, so I don't know. Maybe this can be a problem. I wasn't really a fan of the mutant idea when I saw it in the trailer, but over time and thanks to this figure, this mutant thing has been growing inside my mind and maybe I'll accept it someday. Just look at that sculpt. It looks like a whale mixed with a T-Rex and a xenomorph. It's so bizarre, but it's also very interesting. I don't really like that yellow tone, like, I don't know, maybe in the movie it's different, but well, we're not sure, so I'll pass it right now. The teeth are made from a rubber material, so it looks cooler and sharper than previous figures, so I like this. It's cool. Its arms are very loose and move very easily. Obviously, it doesn't look like he needs them. The front legs have 3 claws on each one, although they have no paint. In other hand, his other legs do have painted claws, and in theory, they are more proportionate than other previous figures in this line. On the top, it has a brown pattern that looks like his mutation extends across his entire body. Overall, the figure is very cool, but there are several details that make me question its price, since at least here in Mexico, it costs $100, maybe more. But this could be due to taxes, tariffs, and other things. From the hind legs on, the paint disappears and there's only yellow and a gray wash and nothing else. And to activate this action, we press the button on his tail. The D-Rex will begin to roar and have a heart attack. You can also press it several times to make it chomp something. By rotating its tail to the right, the D-Rex will attack with its front leg. And if you rotate it to the left, it will stare at you. It can also roar while spinning. Well, let's talk about the articulation of this figure. Its arm has a joint that allows it to rotate, although it's a bit tense. And it also has an articulation in what I believe it's its elbow. It can extend or bend. It doesn't rotate, but its hand can rotate. The same goes for its other arm. It can move forward and backward, and it has articulation in its hand. The back legs can move, but they are very difficult to move. The articulation is limited and it will make me struggle in stop motion. The tail has a joint at the tip that allows it to rotate, and here it is the figure compared to the Hammond collection T-Rex. Yeah, the Hammond is bigger and longer, nothing new compared to the Hammond and the regular line. Probably the scales are not correct, so it's not a big deal. The D-Rex measures 50 centimeters, while the Hammond collection Rex measures 60 centimeters. Well, here it is the D-Rex along with the other figures I got. If you want to see the reviews, let me know in the comments. And here is the figure compared to the other scales of the basic line. In conclusion, the D-Rex figure is cool. Simple but cool. I think that the biggest problem with this figure is the price, at least here in Mexico. and that it hasn't been released in other countries. Luckily, The guy who works at the store where I bought this told me that it was going to be released worldwide on June 1st, but we'll see if it's true. I'd like you to leave a comment telling me what you thought about the figure. Maybe if you can give a like to the video, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer you. And without further ado, I'm SwitchMotion, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.